Hello boys, it is Orca with another commentary on this channel. Back in 23, I'm recording this right before training starts. Still got a cup of coffee in front of me and we're gonna see a game. Big of a game, and I do hope you guys enjoy this. I cut this video a couple of weeks before until I have to actually do the commentary, which means I'm absolutely not familiar what we're gonna see here. I know the strategy we're gonna use, but I'm absolutely not familiar with the players, and we using the double elephant marine defense on the RB base as my team on my teammate. So well, that of course indeed means my RB can go on offense and I play defense on the RB base. I'm gonna figure out why Marines are so much better than Flamers, because Marines on paper have more health than the Flamer. It's way more health than the Flamer, which indeed means the RB needs way more money to rage a Marine down. The ability they have, the viability, which the Flamer don't have straight at the beginning and cannot stun leaders. Yeah, we pushed that RB off after seconds, I would say, and now we are in a fantastic spot. But back to the viability. The viability is a good feature versus Hawks they might have been pushing. For example, if you have players they are triple pushing on bases and the Hawks show off out of nowhere, the Hawks can easily deal with Flamers, but it's way complicated to deal with Marines, especially when they have the viability. And that on paper makes the Marines the better choice on playing defense. Also, you can also use the viability if you know, for example, the Brute is porting in Brutes. You can use the viability specifically on the Brutes they're showing up, or on the suicide runs. You could argue that the Flamer on paper has more DPS, but with all the advantages Marine has, I mean, the Marine also lives longer if the Brute is vortexing, if the Prophet is beaming, because he has more health. So, if you play defense with an elephant, just do me a favor. Build Marines, not Flamers. And we came to another specific good point. What the Flamer doesn't have is you can send the Marines on offense after you deal with the leaders, and use the viability on buildings as well. And you're gonna see I completely half stripped the base with one stack Marines. My blue unity most likely is untouched the entire game, and I'm playing offense with my RB teammate. I would figure out the names, but I can't right now. Write it in the commentary. I just just want to commentate the game with the players.
Feindlicher Angriff.
I mean,
Alle Einheiten.
we have a lot of players that saying, why you use that game, I'm not looking that great in that game. But honestly, I don't care about
Alle Einheiten.
which players are in there. I don't hate anybody. I love everybody. And
Alle Einheiten.
so if you are in that game, you're losing and you're not looking great, don't take it as an offense and don't take it personally.
Alle Einheiten. Alle Einheiten.
I mean, in that specific game, I realized that we have two guys going tanks, and that is the reason why I'm also going tanks.
Alle Einheiten. Fahrzeugdepot vollständig.
It looks like my blue teammate is also going tanks because I don't see any units on the field. And there we go, we see tanks.
Alle Einheiten.
Try to build a spawn to catch a tank,
Lokale Einheiten.
but it doesn't work somehow. If you build a spawn like that, you most likely have the opportunity, if the spawn got hit, you can send him in an elephant and hope that the viability is recharging on that, and then you have another chance to do it. But without adrenaline, it is most likely almost impossible versus good players to get a tank if the spawn is not hiding in the shadows, and yeah, for example, like that. The game also recorded with 1.3% speed, and the game is only on half the volume. I did that so you guys can hear me
Alle
better.
Einheiten. Alle Einheiten.
Yeah,
Lokale
I'm
Einheiten.
trying to set up cobras,
Alle Einheiten.
and I'm trying to grab the front base because my teammate already has the expo,
Lokale Einheiten.
and I'm using the marine to get the outside walls
Alle Einheiten.
because honestly I want them to push through the middle, because then they run into my cobras. You see that I'm taking the base. We already have banshees out. They are nowhere near Vams. Banshees can fight tanks, which is really good. So you guys, so we force them into building Wolverines, and
Feindlicher
Wolverines
Angriff. Lokale Einheiten.
cannot deal with cobras. Tanks can, but not if there are a lot of cobras. But the Wolverines 100% can. And on my timer the game is almost done, so we sadly don't see the cobras in action. And we are in such a good spot. I don't have to tell you that we're gonna win the game. You see all those benches doing phenomenally work, and those guys sadly gonna resign in minutes.
Ihr Team hat
There we go. I hope you guys